tablet, power, volume, AC power, headphones. This button, power. When it's in sleep mode, you only have to hold it for about 2 seconds. Screen comes on. Your little lock, if you press it and hold it, move it over to the unlock, brings up all your icons in your screen. Some of the icons on the bottom that you're going to want to know about is your back button, home, which will bring you to a home screen, and if you want to take a picture, if you're on the internet, of anything on the internet, you can do this button, which is screen capture. All your icons are touch sensitive, meaning that you touch them to activate them, such as like WebMD. If you want to look something up, let's say medical, touch it. Touch it again. Tap it. I don't know. Anyway, it takes a second for it to connect. Some things will come in where you have to turn the tablet like this. At this point, you can check anything you want. You can check any symptoms you have, conditions, any drugs that you may have. You don't remember what they're for.
Go into something so you can go backwards.
I was going to. You can go into drugs and treatment, and that will list all. As you can see, I just take my finger and swipe up the screen, and it moves everything on the screen. You can pick whatever you want. Here's where your back button comes into play. You want to go back. It takes you back to there. You want to go back to your home screen. You can go back to the home screen, or you can hit home for home screen. Either one will take you back to the home screen that you were on originally. You want to go to the weather channel and see what the weather's like outside? Tap on it. Wait for your internet to come up.
You gotta hold it for just a second.
Gives you your weather. You don't know anything about up here? If you want to search somewhere, that's what your magnifying glass is. It's the same on any program. If you want to add places you want the weather, you can go to settings. Click on that. You can go into here. And you push anywhere on the screen, it goes off. If you want to search for a city, want to know what the weather is, when you punch the search, it comes up to here. You can type in wherever you want to go. Honolulu. Touch the screen. Or,
No, you have to do that.
that's right. When you have the keyboard up, it'll have a down arrow over here. That will get rid of the keyboard. It just makes it go away. Now you have your back button again and your home button. Anytime you're in an app and the keyboard is up, you'll have that down arrow.
Show the tabs.
Hmm?
The tabs across the screen.
Tabs. That's what's now. You can go to videos of the weather wherever it's set up to show. Just use your finger and move it across.
Get rid of the keyboard.
You can also get rid of the keyboard to see it better. That'll take you to videos that's going on around. You can go to forecasts and it'll show you the forecasts.
You can also just touch those tabs, can't you?
I don't know. Yeah. Radar, if you want to know what radar's going on. It's set up for us right now. Duh. But we can also go back. And all that does is go back through there. And go back to your home. You want to check your eBay or play with any of these?
Going to eBay.
I was going to go into the internet. Tap it. Up comes your eBay.
You want to click on my eBay.
Let's see, where is it?
There's all of Mom's eBay.
Active listings. And it shows you how many you've sold. It's regular eBay.
Across the top, it's got watching, buying, and selling. So you can see what you're watching also. See that blue bar is moving depending on where you are to show you where you are. And some of these, when you hit the home button, when you come back in, you're in the same spot. They don't start over. So if you were watching, you'll still be watching.
When you go back in.
Yeah.
So you're still under buying. You go back to watching. And it'll show you what you're active watching. Go back out. You can also go to the internet right here. Tabs. If you need, once you have something up, you want another tab, you want to keep this up and go back and forth, you can tap on your X and it will open up another tab. Now you have this tab and you can be going back and forth looking at two different sites. When you're done, hit your X, hit your X, hit your X.
You're not warm enough?
Closes that tab.
Okay, show them how to touch the middle of Google.
And if you touch here, keyboard will come up. You type in what you want.
And then hit go.
Say you want to look for some nice looking wallpaper for your, then you come over and hit go. It searches the internet. Use your finger to scroll. And there's all kinds of places you can touch. You touch them just like you would with a mouse. That's your mouse. Here's where your back button comes in again. You can go back. And you can go back again. And it takes you back to Google.
Or you could just hit the home when you're that far out.
Or if you don't want to mess with it, hit your home, go home. Your Gmail is already set up on here.
And Mom's Yahoo mail is set up on hers.
Google Earth, both of them are set up identical except for up here and the Gmail and the Yahoo.
Okay, now show them how to get the games.
Now there's games on here. Two different ways you can get there. You take your finger and press the screen and swipe it. And as you swipe it, now here's all your games.
How do you get back to where you were?
Now, you can, about a finger width on either side of the screen, if you tap it, it will take you to the next screen that comes up. There's a total of 5 different screens. We've got all your TV on one. Your main screen has got all your other icons or applications, and your games are on one. There's still another one you can swipe to. You can swipe across either way. When you want to go to something, you want to watch TV, you can punch the TV. If you don't want to watch what's on, but you don't want to interrupt someone else, you can plug the headphones in right here, which your little earbuds are pretty nice, and you can privately listen to whatever you want. It does take a little bit for it to come in, but once it does, then you can watch any show that's on TBS. This is the awkward silence moment.
TBS takes the longest of any of them, I noticed. And it doesn't have a whole lot of stuff on it. HBO Go comes in like immediately.
Of course, again, now you can scroll with your finger up and down on here to see what's on. Sometimes it takes a little time for it to follow your finger. But that's what you can do. Doesn't look like there's much on TBS to look at.
Okay, and if it's playing a show or something, sometimes it doesn't have that bottom bar. Have you noticed that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and but if you tap down there, it'll have like 3 dots in a row down there. If you tap on one of the dots, this pops back up.
Yeah, you'll just see dots, like she said, if you're watching something. So we're going to go back home now and get out of that. Again, you can just swipe your screen, bring it across to whatever you have there. The fun is going to be able to go to the internet or go play Candy Crush, Deer Hunter, your 2 different text twists, drop words, solitaire, 2 different kinds, Slotomania, CBS, CNN, HBO Go, that's what she was talking about a minute ago. All kinds of good movies on there. The Learning Channel, sometimes they're interesting. But that's about the basics of it. Of course, the nice part is TV Guide, and it should recognize your area when it's up there and once you're connected to the internet up there.
What about the stuff down in the bottom right-hand corner?
Okay. You can't read it.
You can go ahead and say yes.
So we're going to enable the location right now.
Why did it go into settings?
Well, it's just where it went. Probably because it wants to Google's location service.
Okay, just skip that. I'll
so,
finish that unless you want to use Mom's. Hers is set up.
Okay, we're going to skip that. Go back home.
Anything down there in the right-hand corner that they need?
No. Anything down here that you want to get, that as you can see, the arrow is moving. That says it's downloading. You can always check and see what it's downloading by tapping on the number. These are notifications that have come in. Your email will let you know what's going on. And this is an application that is updated. Your Google search is updated. That's what it lets you know. These will continue to grow. You'll get your eBay every time something you sell, your mail when you get mail. To get rid of these, it's not a problem.
Well, you didn't show them the notifications to begin with.
Tap on the number, and this will tell you what is across here. These 3 bars, we'll get rid of that. They're gone. Tap your screen. They're gone. They'll come back as things happen, and as they fill up across again, you can always just tap the number, tap the 3 bars, delete them. It's not a big deal. Anything else for video 1?
No.
Okay. To just put it to sleep, go back over here to the original power button. Just tap it. Press it for about 1 to 2 seconds. It'll ask you if you want to power off or go to silent mode.
I've never seen that before.
This is what, if you hold it, it would go to power off. You don't want to do that. So just tap it,
Yeah.
and it turns it off.
Yeah.
It's in sleep mode.
Don't hold it. Just tap it real quick.
Stop.
Stop. Signing off.